Papa,
Yes, Morgaine?
thank you for letting me prove myself.
As long as you realize that this is a...
Yes, Papa. I know that the sea is a dangerous place.
Then conduct this quest as if you were the captain of the Winsome Maid. I will only interfere if the ship or the crew are in danger. You can come to me at any time for advice, but the less you do, the more highly I will think of your captaincy.
Senior Briscoe?
Yes, Captain?
What is the first course of action in our quest?
That is why we needed the map. I'm sure that clues to the whereabouts of the Golden Turtle will be found on Hollow Island.
What's the name on the top of the map?
Bucklebury Tanner is the man who drew up the map.
Why is the navigation line between the two islands so twisty? No sailor would take a ship along a course like that.
I have no idea why it would be that way. I may be a seafaring merchant, but I'm no navigator.
What connection do you think there is on Hollow Island?
That is what we must find out. This will be a voyage of discovery for all of us.
Do you know anything about this man, Tanner?
I managed to find out a little. He used to be a great explorer, apparently, and he once lived on Crab Island.
That's it?
I said it was a little information.
Are you sure you're not wasting your money? Crab Island. That's on the way to Hollow Island.
What of it?
We should stop off there first. We should find out as much as we can about Tanner.
I'm sure that's completely unnecessary. I'm sure that Hollow Island has the answers we need.
Of course, it's your time and money, but we know so little about what we're looking for. As a businessman, I'm sure you'd want to know everything you could before making a deal.
You're absolutely right. I was being too hasty. It does make more sense to visit Crab Island first. You have a fine daughter, Castillo.
Thank you, Senor Briscoe. Now we've settled our destination. If you find Diego, he'll show you your cabin. I have a feeling that Uncle Eduardo was supposed to have been sighted on Crab Island.
I'm sure I should attend to my captain duties.
I'm not stupid, Morgaine. If I find that you're searching for Uncle Eduardo at the expense of Briscoe's quest, I'll be angry.
Yes, Papa.
Now, go and captain the ship and make me a proud father.
Status report! All stations! Where do you want to... Let's sail away. Razzo,
Yes, Capitan.
you do know that I'm only acting captain.
Of course. But it doesn't matter. Protocols got to be observed.
Do you have any idea where we should begin?
It's the middle of the night. We ain't got many options. You ask me, we should wait till morning.
Tell me what you did before joining our crew, Razzo.
Ain't not a lot to tell, man. I work a lot of cargo ships since I was a boy. I'm pretty good in the rigging, me being small like.
Is this your first pirate ship?
Aye, Capitan. And I ain't no cutthroat.
I know you're friends with Carlo, but was I wise to take him on?
He ain't no beauty, that's for sure. And he's pretty dumb. But he'll work all day, he will. Whatever you think of us, we will never let you down, Capitan.
Good evening, miss.
Captain, if you will.
It's getting very late. We're going to be closing soon.
I hope my business doesn't take too long then. Hello. My name's Morgaine.
Good evening, and welcome to the Buckleberry. I'm Anita.
Why is the inn called the Buck?
It's named after Buckleberry Tanner.
Have you been here long?
More than 20 years. But I've been running it on my own.
Your husband died?
Ran away. He accidentally killed a guard captain, but the guards said it was murder.
What can you tell me about Buckleberry Tanner?
He was a great explorer who settled on Crab Island before my time. He was buried over in the graveyard of the ancients.
Tell me more.
He must have been highly thought of because a memorial statue was erected over the grave.
Can you tell me where the graveyard is?
I'm useless with directions, honey. If you had a map of the island, I could show you where it is.
I'll try to find one. I heard that Uncle Eduardo was seen on this island.
He stayed right here in the inn for weeks.
How long ago was he here?
He only left in the last couple of days, but I don't know exactly when. I see Captain was in here looking for him about the same time. Short, mean look.
This is great news. Thank you.
Excuse me for saying, darling, but you look familiar.
I told you. Morgaine. Morgaine Castillo.
Ah, that makes sense. You must be Alessandro's daughter.
You know my father.
I knew him many years ago. Tell him there'll be a warm welcome here anytime he cares to drop.
I'm sure he wouldn't be interested. These matches?
You want them? You can have them all if you like.
Just one box will do.
Some idiot convinced me to have them made up, but no one would buy them. Now I'm having to give them away.
Perhaps you'll start a new trend. I have no doubloons. Perhaps I can get one from Papa. Where do you want to go? Papa?
Yes, Morgaine?
I need a doubloon, Papa.
Here you are. Just don't use it to get drunk.
Where do you want to go? I need to insert a doubloon to work it. I want some. It looks like a bottle of... It worked. The hairpin came free. I can't imagine what this alcohol would do to me if I drank. I think that's an improvement. But now she looks like my old grandma. I hope the alcohol burns well enough.
Wait, isn't this stealing?
Think of it as liberating.
I must get used to these pirate ways.
Besides, the map's out of date. It's time they had a new one drawn up. Can you point out the graveyard, please?
Let me see. That's where you'll find.
Thank you. We should head over there straight away.
Well, I think the best course of action would be to get a good night's sleep and visit in the morning.
Grow a spine, Razzo, or I'll start calling you Mauso. They're so beautiful. The flowers are dissolving. It smells very... I caught a firefly.
Perhaps you can mount it as a trophy.
Perhaps you can scrub the decks for the next 6 months. I may not have ammunition, but I'm pleased I carry these pistols.
Now that looks scary.
This part of the statue is hollow. I'd need some kind of gripping device to open. I can spin the circular outlines with my makeshift gripping tool. Let's try it and see what happens. sounds like the clicking of a safe combination. Perhaps I need to find the combination. Brazzo, can you help?
Is that an order?
If you want me to make it. I can see something. It's a combination of some kind.
I hope I don't have to do that.
Perhaps not ever. I can spin the circular outlines with my makeshift gripping tool. Let's try it and see what happens. That sounds like the clicking of a safe com. Perhaps I need to find the... Brazzo, can you help me, please? I'd like to check something on... I can see something. It's a combination of some kind.
I hope I don't have to...
Perhaps not. I can spin the circular outlines with my makeshift... Let's try it and see what happens.
Hey, you did it, Capitan.
Did you ever doubt I would?
Oh, no, of course not.
I have no idea what it could fit. I have no idea what it could fit. It looks like half of a broken stone. There are strange markings across this. I have no idea what it could be, but I'm sure it must be important. There's no telling how long it might have been there. Look at this, Razzo.
I've not seen that island before.
Neither have I. I wonder what the letter B...
Do you think that map we found is Tana's treasure map?
It could be. But if so, we need more information before it makes complete sense.
Where will we find that?
Probably on Hollow Island, where we're heading next. But this shows I was right to come to Crab Island first. Briscoe is sure to be pleased with it. Papa, Uncle Eduardo was on Crab Island.
Morgaine, what did I tell you about this nonsense?
He was on the island for a few weeks and disappeared recently.
It's nothing but gossip.
I was told this by the owner of the Buckleberry Inn.
I told you before, innkeepers are renowned for their gossip.
Anita also said that she knew you. Was that gossip?
Anita? Yes. I knew her before I met your mother. A woman with a good heart. If your news came from her, then there may be some truth in it.
This is all very interesting, I'm sure, Castillo, but what news of Tana and the Golden Turtle?
Senor Briscoe is right, Morgaine. He has chartered the maid for his own quest, not ours.
Of course, Papa. I'm sorry, Senor Briscoe. I didn't forget the quest, and you're going to love what I found. These were in a secret compartment in a statue of Buckleberry Tanner.
Then they must be linked to our quest.
Do you know anything about this map?
I didn't know of its existence until you brought it here.
What could the B mean?
It possibly stands for Buckleberry.
This key could fit anything.
Not anything. It has to fit something specific.
Well, yes. But that specific object could be anywhere.
And I have no clue what it might fit.
Does this broken stone disc mean anything to you?
No, but perhaps there's another half to find somewhere.
But where? We should set sail for Hollow Island immediately.
I agree. Perhaps we can find something there which will shed light on our recent discoveries.